Hey y'all, what is the heart desiring versus what God says you need? So, somebody might be saying, Lord, why I had to walk away from places and from people. And at that time, God will, you know, tell us that it's time for us to move forward. And we will see the red flags there, y'all. Let's just gonna be honest. You might be just like me where you have been hooked up, connected, being in places where God was constantly showing you red flags that it was time for you to move away from those places. But you were still following the heart, what the heart was desiring. But God was saying, that's not where you needed to be. That's not who you needed to be connected to. That's not what you needed to be associated with. So God might have been telling someone and showing someone that it was time for you to move forward. And at that time, you going by the heart. And the heart desires things. But that doesn't mean that's what God say that you need. Okay? So, I'm going to use me as an example. That's what I have to do. But when God was telling me to walk away from places and I had to remove myself from connections, I didn't understand, even though it was red flags there. But I still kept ignoring it because I was going by the desire of my heart. The human heart is the most deceitful of all things and desperately wicked. Did y'all know that? Who really knows how bad it is? But I, the Lord, search all hearts and examine secret motives. Guess what? You might not understand because you going by what the heart is saying. Hey, I want that. I want to be connected to that. I think this is the best place I should be. But God says that He knows. He searched the hearts and He knows. He's basically telling us, I know what you need. I know what that old wicked heart is saying, but I know what you need. I give all people their due rewards according to what their actions deserve. Jeremiah, the 17th chapter, the 9th through the 10th verse. Well, somebody done hooked up. You done got involved in some relationships, connections, where you went after what the heart was desiring. But not only was you chasing that, you was chasing the possessions. Ooh, look what they got. Ooh, look what, like, ooh, they nice looking. Ooh, they fine. They cute. The outside. Ooh, man, look what they driving. Ooh, they got this nice house. Ooh, they doing this for me. They buying me this. They buying me that. Ooh, look at all the possessions. They got all these nice things. Ooh, look how well they dress. I know ain't nobody going to, admit to it. That's okay. But you know that you might have been there or you might be there right now. But God say that just because, we focus so much on the outside, that doesn't mean that the inside is correct. That means that all this outside glamour and what people can do and what they have, like that stuff doesn't matter. But God says that I examine and search all hearts, not just your heart, but the things that you're connected with. God searched them hearts too. So He's saying that, yeah, I know, you looking all on the outside, what they can do for you, what they looking like, what they wearing, all these possessions. But God say, I know what's best for you. So it's time for you to remove yourself, because you're chasing after the outside. But God says that I know the motives on the inside. So somebody went after some things that you felt like your heart desired, but God been showing you red flags after red flags after red flags, that it's time for you to move forward. And it might be somebody right now that have moved forward, that have disconnected from places, from people, because the red flags just, this is draining me. Like, I'm here just because I went after all of this, and now I'm seeking for other stuff. But keep in mind, you chase after the outside. Now, after you and gain all of that, now you want love, and you want, you seeking for all the other stuff. But God said, but when you went into it, you were seeking for something else. So now you desire other things. But God is saying that, but you never searched the heart. You never asked me, God, is this what I need? Is this for me? Should I be hooked up, connected to this? So now God is saying that I got to remove you from this, because this is not for you. This is not what I have planned for you. This is not what you need. So when he removed me, and I saw the red flags there, but right now, today, let me tell y'all something. This is my testimony. I thank God, because it's like he constantly opened my eyes up to why I had to remove you from that. Like, it's somebody that have walked away from things because you were listening to the voice of God, because God was telling you that's not where you need to be. That's not for you. So it might be somebody right now that God is revealing to you and showing you that this is why I had to remove you from this place. This is why I had to disconnect and tear this relationship up, because this is not where you need to be. And I'm telling y'all, my testimony right now today is, thank you, God, because I promise you, I would have been still sitting in manipulation. I would have been the one being deceived. I would have been the one being mistreated and being taken advantage of. Is there anybody else that's grateful that God removed you? And even though you felt like that's what your heart desired, but now you sit back watching the very thing destroy somebody else's life, and you saying to yourself, that could have been me. That could have been me, but God, I thank you. I didn't understand. You showed me all these red flags. I didn't want to walk away. I didn't want to leave this alone. But God, I thank you, because now I'm sitting back watching somebody else go through the thing that I could have been going through. The peace, the protection. Thank God for protecting you, because he searches the heart. He knows the motives, but you don't. I don't, but God do. Thank God for the protection. You might not see the bigger picture, the whole picture now, but I promise you, sooner rather than later, God is going to show you why sometimes you can't follow the desires of the heart. You got to follow what he knows what's best for you and what you need. Bye, y'all.